Back history on this specific ride, Gene David built supercars, and they were learning how to deal with the LSA platform, which is a supercharged LS. They use this as a test mule to figure out motor mounts for their other builds, which we will be selling. This is a all original paint, extremely clean underside, 1976 Lincoln Continental. So the paint is original, so you're gonna see a few minor imperfections, some water stains. The top is very nice, and that is original too. When you look at the interior and the body lines, you're gonna see that it has that beautiful dark brown to light brown, and you've got those X wheels with the Vogue style tires. Opening up the door right now, and you're gonna see the interior is very nice, small crack on the pull handle. All of your electronics work. The air conditioning's ice cold. It's been modified with new AV electronics, so you have a head unit that actually shows the old radio in place. Then you have your air ride control right there, and look at the steering wheel. Look how nice that is. Those are normally destroyed. As you pull back, I want you to look at the top. Top is extremely nice and clean. You've got your port windows right here, and your glass is extremely nice. I'm gonna start it up, and you're gonna see that I'm not giving any gas because, whoa, it's auto leveling. This has the best of the best for air ride, so it has the E-level. So there's sensors on every single wheel so that it's always level. Starts up like that every time because it has a modern power plant. So before we go to the rear, pop the trunk, I want to show you that. Put the window down. There we go. So it's powered by LS3 with an LSA blower. It's got an upgraded pulley, and they did do a custom shroud for the top. 460 wheel horsepower, so basically over 500 horsepower. This thing is definitely a sleeper. You could pull up to anything, and they're not gonna know that this thing's gonna rip. Headlights work as they should, has cold air as I said before, and this was an original 18,000 mile car when I sold it to Gene David in 2016. Now it's not original. It's badass. You have the ability to work with your air ride. So there's multiple settings. You can bring it up at the same time. You can bring the rear up. This would be ride height essentially, and then you can go all the way down, and you can actually move it all the way in the down position. Just have to lift the back up a little bit. Let me turn it off and we'll walk around the whole thing. Quarter is very nice. There's no rust. Underneath it is extremely clean too. I believe we have shots of that in the gallery. You got Continental here with the striping. Trunk is extremely clean. You can see the air ride set up right there. So that has the compressor built in. It's extremely quiet. You don't hear it run. Original carpet throughout. Original jacking instructions. Rubber looks really good. Close it. Paint looks really good on the trunk. Rear bumper chrome is very nice. All your taillights are in excellent condition. And try to find a set of those. That's impossible. Rear quarters look good. It's at the higher setting right here because you can see that the driveway is sloping, so it's setting it so the body stays even. Carpet's very nice and original. Leather looks great, and all of your components do operate. So you've got power seats on both sides. Let's go for a ride. We're inside right now. You can see that the lights have all been changed to LEDs. And what's cool about this specific build is we have all the receipts and documentation from when it was purchased from us in 2016, along with all the customizations. There's probably $80,000 in refab work, parts ordered, underside, suspension. You got your clock that's still working. You can see the air ride setting up, and then look at the radio. You see it looks like the factory radio when it pops up. It'll load in a second and I can show it to you again. Our AC is ice cold. You have all your controls here. Your lights work as they should, so that the front valence is open. You can see they're all the HIDs, which are reflecting off of that car right there. This is a super comfortable car to ride in. When you click on this, you're gonna see that, look at that. That's what the radio used to look like right here. I made a custom bezel for it. You do have all of your information here, so it does say we have low fuel, so we're gonna be careful there. You open up the glove box, you can see that there are the controls here for your stereo. You've got a trunk release and some of the documentation that I included when I sold it. This is one of the more comfortable cars to ride in from the 70s. You can see that the leather is extremely nice. Rear seating is nice as well. Let me put the window up and we'll take it for a ride. You could drive this every day. I'm gonna set the air ride a little bit down. That's better, that's perfect height, I think. It's about 80 degrees here in Florida. It's supposed to rain shortly, so we're trying to get this video done quickly. So originally it had the LS3 transmission and that doesn't hold up to the power, especially the weight of this car, you know, it's probably 4,300 pounds. It's running down the road nicely. There's our, we've got the GMC AT4 up for grabs right now, and the boys are moving some of the cars around to get some of our higher end vehicles inside before it starts raining. Turn signals work as they should. We are turning right now to get onto the main road. Let's give it a little bit of gas. Are you ready? Hear it shift in a second. Oh my God, it chirped the tires. Unbelievable. If you guys have any questions, give us a call, 954-363-2261. We're gonna get some outside shots so you guys can make a decision on if this is the right 76 Lincoln for you. If you want a one-of-a-kind vehicle, this is definitely it. I've never seen one with a swap like this, suspension like this, wheels like this, along with the original mileage. I mean, this is showing, I'm sorry, now 27,000 miles. He bought it from us with 18,000 miles. Originally, these Lincolns didn't come with posi traction, but they added posi traction and different gears in it. So I'll showcase that right now with these exterior shots.